Hello, everyone. Welcome to TD Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to show the new cards that came in Hercules that it's going to be added to the
1.75?
1.7
Something like that.
current environment. So Hercules Hero Pack was kind of interesting because there was only one aspect card that was outside the deck, which was the team up card for Thor to put in a Thor deck. So we'll talk about that specific card in here. And then there was an encounter set instead of more deck building.
Yeah, it was a
cards.
module. Yeah.
Yeah. So Hercules is aspect cards, of course. Some of them are reprints, and some of them are new cards. All right.
So yeah, we'll cover anything that's new to the 1.7 environment. But if a card's already been released within this environment, we won't cover it. But anything else will be whether it's a new printed card altogether or just new to the
environment. If it was printed in Civil War. Because the thing is...
Well, that's what I mean. It was already printed into the environment.
Yeah. All right. So Hercules comes in leadership. So we're going to basically, it's just leadership and basic cards.
Yeah. So we'll start with Deathcry here. So she's a 3-cost Avenger ally. She's got 4 hit points. Thwarts for 1, attacks for 3. She does take 2 consequential on the attack. However, as a hero interrupt, whenever she makes a basic attack, you're going to deal yourself damage. Or deal your hero 1 damage, and Deathcry will take 1 less consequential for the attack. So you can buffer some of that damage to keep her around a little bit longer. But that 3 attack is nice.
Yep. All right. Then we got Namora. She costs 4, 2 thwart, 2 consequential, 2 attack, 4 hit points. Agent of Atlas. This is our second Agent of Atlas ally. And she's also Atlantis traded. Namora gets +1 hit point for each other ally you control. So she'd be great for a ally swarm deck.
Oh, yeah. All right, then we've got Thor. This is an Odinson. He's an Asgard Avenger ally. He costs 4. He's got 4 hit points, but he thwarts for 3, attacks for 3, does take double consequential on the attack. And as a force response, after he makes a basic thwart, you're going to discard cards from the top of your counter deck until you discard a minion and put that minion into play, engage with you. Okay. So yeah, he'll be great for characters who want to be engaged with minions.
All right, the next card we have is Teamwork, which I don't remember if it's in where the original one was, but if it was out of the rotation, it's now in the rotation. It's a 0-cost event. It's a tactic, hero interrupt. When you use your basic thwart power or basic attack power, exhaust an ally you control, add that ally's matching power to your hero's power for this use. I believe this card was out of the current format, and now it would be in, but I'd have to double check that. But this card I know is not in the current format.
Well, it is now. Call for backup. I love this one. I actually use this one. This is a 1-cost player side scheme. It comes in with 3 threat per player. Does have victory 0 like every other side scheme, but when this one's defeated, each player gets to search their deck and discard pile for an ally and put it into play. So this is a great way to put in an ally that has restrictions that you have a difficult time meeting, or if you've got one that is key to your strategy.
All right. Then we got a new card here. Recruitment Drive is a 3-cost support, alter ego form only, action, discard Recruitment Drive, and choose a player. Reduce the resource cost of the next ally that player plays as phased to 0. So this is really nice when you got some expensive allies, and there are a lot of expensive Justice allies.
Yes.
But even this will be great for, if you're running, the Nick Furies. So, having him cost 0 and then still get the card draw on top of that.
Well, and the great thing about this is it's a support, so you can put it out and leave it out until you're ready to use it, and you can use it for somebody else as well. So if they've got a great ally, or like say there's a Justice player out there and you've got a lot of side schemes and they want to play Jessica, and of course she's not in the current format, but like if you were...
But Jessica Jones is.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she was in the base game.
Okay. So Jessica Jones, you could allow the Justice player to play her for free.
Okay. And then the last leadership card we have is Avenge Me. It's an upgrade. Avenger. Play only if your identity has the Avenger trait. Attached to an ally. Max 1 per ally. When the attached ally is defeated, draw 2 cards. So you could attach it to anyone's ally, even another player. So when you got Dirk to play Jessica Jones for free, then you attach this to Jessica Jones for when she is defeated, you could draw 2 cards.
Yep.
All right. And then for basic cards,
All right, so the first one we've got here is Gilgamesh. So this is a 3-cost ally. He's an Eternal with 6 hit points. I think he's our
He's our
It's our
only
first Eternal. Yeah, he's our only Eternal in the game so far. I don't know if that means there's going to be more or not. But he thwarts for 2, he attacks for 3. He does take double consequential on both of those. And as an additional cost to play him, if you do not have the Eternal trait, which so far nobody does, you're going to confuse your identity. Now, this is kind of making me think that we're going to see an Eternal.
At some point,
But,
we'll probably get an
yeah.
Eternals wave, or at least an Eternal Hero.
I would hope we at least get it before the end of
before
he rolls out of
before
rotation.
this gets rotated out. Yeah.
That would be hilarious, but okay. Not sure who it would be though if they're going to do just one, because I haven't heard any rumblings about.
Well, we don't. Well, it's not going to be this year because this year's the Defenders.
Yeah.
There might be some Eternal Allies or something. Maybe I don't know. All right. Then this is a team up card, Ancient Rivalry. It's a 1-cost event. Asgard, Olympus, team up Hercules and Thor. Max 1 per deck. Hero action: search your discard pile for an identity-specific upgrade and add it to your hand. Ready, Hercules and Thor. And as we saw earlier in this video, there is a Thor ally. So in the current format, that would be the only way this card could be played. But if you're playing Legacy, then it could be with the.
You got multiple.
You got a couple other Thor allies,
and it does say Thor. It doesn't specify which Thor.
Yeah, and there's also the Thor Hero. So that's actually the one card.
Yeah.
That's after the stop card. That wasn't the encounter set, was another copy of Ancient Rivalry to put in your Thor.
Yeah, but this one's one that if you're playing Legacy, you can actually still use it to play. You can play the Jane Foster Thor as well, because he's Thor.
Yep, she is. All right, and then we have a reprint here. Limitless Stamina. It's a 1-cost event. Superpower. Play only if your identity has at least 14 printed hit points, which Hercules does. Hero action. Ready your hero. So in the so this card was originally in the Spider Hero Pack and got out of rotation. Now it's in rotation, and I believe we got Hercules and She-Hulk, I believe, are the only 2 heroes in the current format that has 14 or more hit points. So
Hulkling.
The Hulkling has 13.
13. Oh, that's right. He's just under.
Yeah, he's just
under. But I'm glad to see at least part of the 14 club is still around. All right, now we've got a new player side scheme. This is Elevate Threat. It's a 1-cost. It comes in with 2 threat per player, of course, victory 0. You do have to be either Avenger or S.H.I.E.L.D traded to be able to play this. But when defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for an Avenger or S.H.I.E.L D card. And I love that. It doesn't specify what's not aspect. What type of card it is, but you can add it to your hand, and then you're going to reduce the cost to play each of those cards by 2 until the end of the phase. So you get to put it in your hand, and if you haven't already gone by the time this is cleared, then you get a 2-cost reduction to play it.
Right. So this could work for those 6-cost S.H.I.E.L D Helicarriers that came in Maria's deck. Or like a 6-cost ally or something, as long as they're Avenger.
Yeah, Helicarrier, the 3-cost one, the Avenger Mansion, any of those.
Yep.
Or allies.
Yep. All right, next card.
All right, next we've got the Avenger Compound. So this is 0-cost location support. It's an Avenger location. You do have to be an Avenger to play it. There is a maximum of 1 per deck. But as an action, you can exhaust the compound and choose to tuck 1 ally from your hand here if there's not already one. But if there is one, instead, you can play that ally as though it were in your hand.
Yep.
So, yeah, I love that one because, that basically just, it increases the size of your hand by 1 and allows you to save somebody until you need them.
Yep. Next card is, speaking of the Helicarrier, it's a 3-cost support, location S.H.I.E.L D, max 1 per player.
It's the OG Helicarrier.
Exhaust Helicarrier, choose a player, reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays this phase by 1. So this is in the core set as well, but it was reprinted here. So if we get another core set like we're going to get it with Arkham, and for some reason that new core set does not have a Helicarrier, well then as long as Civil War Wave is in the current format, you could still play
it
the
does
OG
make me
Helicarrier.
wonder if they do another one, if they're going to put this in, or if they're trying to decide maybe that's why this is here. But,
or they just thought Hercules needed it it's been a while since we've seen the Helicarrier show up in a hero.
Yeah, it has been a while.
But they showed up in a lot of those original
in the earlier ones. Yeah.
All right, and then our final card.
Last card we've got here is the Quincarrier. So this is an Avenger vehicle at cost 3, and you do have to be an Avenger to play it, but you can exhaust this to generate a wild resource. So yeah, this is a classic that we've used since it first came out. So
Right.
glad to see it sticking around.
And currently it is not available until you get the
Until
Hercules
now.
pack. Yeah, because this showed up like in Black Widow and a couple other heroes that are no longer in the current format.
Alrighty.
All right. So that was the new cards that came in the Hercules Hero Pack that's being added to the current format. We didn't show the resources because the new Civil War art we saw, in Tigra's deck. So Hercules came with those cards, but so you have another copy for your collection, but they're the same. We don't show duplicated cards of the same wave. So there's especially the double resources. Although I guess we did show both copies of Avenger Compound, but that's different.
That's 2 different videos.
Well, that's different, but it's different.
We didn't think to pull it out. That's why.
Yeah. But I mean, if you buy one and not the other, if you bought Hercules and you said, I don't care about Wonder Man, or vice versa, then you would only have one Avenger Compound.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, anyways, so this will wrap up the current format until the next one. Until the Fear No Evil, which we don't have a release date yet. So, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.